Hello everyone. I am happy to present you Lexmark's role and activity related to the Sea Surveys project today. The Sea Surveys project is part of the EU Horizon 2020 project that the company joined in 2018 and which will terminate in late 2022. It aims to boost the circular economy of the electrical and electronic equipment industry. In this presentation, after briefly introducing Lexmark and its circular economy background, I will take you through the various activities conducted by Lexmark and its Sea Surveys partners related to the project. Let's start with a few words about Lexmark. Lexmark creates cloud-enabled imaging and IoT technologies that help customers worldwide quickly realize business outcomes. Through a powerful combination of proven technologies and deep industry expertise, Lexmark accelerates business transformation, turning information into insights, data into decisions, and analytics into action. Founded in 1991, Lexmark is recognized as a global leader in innovative printing and imaging technology solutions, having customers in more than 170 countries. Lexmark is the leading actor in the industry to receive EU funds from Horizon 2020 to boost the remanufacturing of cartridges and the refurbishment of printers. Lexmark already has a long track record of circular economy achievements. Indeed, more than 25 years ago, Lexmark launched its first laser cartridges remanufacturing line and invested in its LCCP, or Lexmark Cartridge Collection Program, in Europe. This program is offered for free to Lexmark customers to dispose of their empty cartridges, ensuring a zero landfill and zero incineration policy, and maximizing the remanufacturing of those collected units. Lexmark is proud that remanufacturing cartridges in Europe is driving job creation. If you wish to know more about Lexmark or Lexmark's circular economy initiatives, I invite you to visit our Lexmark website along with our CSR and LCCP web pages. Lexmark is a founding member of the European Remanufacturing Council that has the ambition to triple the value of Europe's remanufacturing sector to 100 billion euros by 2030. Lexmark is running one of the 4 large demonstrations in the Sea Surveys project, involving the use of nearly 200 printers from low-end units to high-end ones and more than 1,000 units of toner cartridges. The demonstration activities are aimed at exploring opportunities to enhance the circular economy in the electrical and electronic sector, considering all stages in the product's life cycle, from design and production via use up to the end of life stage. Since Lexmark is well advanced in the design phase, already designing products to last and to be easily remanufactured and refurbished, the research focus has been on the production and end-of-life phases. For the design phase, based on Lexmark's circular economy strategy and objectives, the team decided to look at potential design improvements from the end-of-life perspective and collaborated with Sea Surveys recycle partners Indumetal and Greentronics to investigate options to improve the dismantling and recovery of end-of-life printers and cartridges. Printers and cartridges were provided to the recyclers to proceed with dismantling at the recyclers' locations. The major outcomes of this activity are that A dismantling manual is of great help for recyclers, and B, using color codes for accessing specific parts helps increase efficiency. For the production phase, Lexmark first carried out empirical research with customers, selecting 10 of them and running 60-minute interviews to understand in detail their expectations and perception of refurbished products. It turns out that customers are all very willing to use refurbished printers, assuming that they get the same performance as with new printers, but at a lower cost than new ones, between 30 to 50%, which in itself is a major challenge. Indeed, one of the major issues in refurbishing products such as printers is cost related, driven by three major parameters. Firstly, reverse logistics. Secondly, spare parts. And thirdly, labor. Therefore, Lexmark undertook various activities aimed at reducing the cost of refurbishing a printer. The first one was to investigate 3D printing with the expectation that it would reduce the cost of spare parts. Two barriers were encountered, one of a technical nature and the other of an economical nature. On the technical challenges, the parts that are changed during the refurbishing of a printer are visible parts, which require a given color as well as a specific texture, or they are functional and require a given service quality, smooth for example. Meeting these technical requirements is possible, but not yet affordable, which is the key economical challenge. Overall, however, we have seen success in reprinting packaging type parts that hold together certain pieces of the printer during transportation. The next activity used resin from various WEEE products to enhance material circularity and identified additional sources of recycled resin. Reuse of resin from Lexmark cartridges has proven to be successful, as it passed all the necessary tests, these being chemical analysis, molding, welding, assembly, and product performance. Material tracking with the ICT tool that was specifically developed for the C-Service project was part of the activity and provided a successful outcome. Lexmark studied the printer refurbishment efficiency gain. The objective was to identify sources of efficiency gains and therefore cost savings when refurbishing a printer. Refurbishing a printer is a fairly basic manufacturing type of operation and is mainly labor intensive. Very few possible automation solutions exist. However, significant efficiency gains can be realized with very minor investments, which will support the final business case for OEMs to make product refurbishment an attractive activity and help generate higher customer traction. The team also analyzed opportunities for getting spare parts from recyclers. Provided a dismantling manual was made available to recyclers, through a QR code for example, there should be a path to get at least the most expensive spare parts recovered in an economical way. This has to be confirmed by a detailed cost analysis during the end-of-life phase. This demo activity highlighted the need for recyclers to advance their processes and acquire the necessary skills. Indeed, their current core know-how is to scrap products and not to recover parts. The activity also highlighted the important role of reverse logistic actors. Used goods are currently considered to be waste and treated and handled as such, meaning many products are damaged during reverse logistics operations. This needs to change. Sustainability of the proposed actions was examined through the use of life cycle assessments. The major outcome of the LCA analyses is that reused products provide up to 50% reduction in global warming versus new products. Lexmark is now working on a third-party certification. An important cost parameter is driven by the visible housings which need to be changed for cosmetic reasons. Lexmark, as many OEMs, has strict specification driving these parts to be changed most of the time. Therefore, 4 printers were refurbished using housings which wouldn't pass Lexmark current specifications. These were shipped to customers, asking for their feedback and perception. The feedback took the form of a written survey followed by a 1-hour interview. Interestingly, none of the cosmetic issues were noticed by the users. This learning has driven Lexmark to initiate working sessions with its marketing team to determine which of the cosmetic issues are acceptable. Another goal was to get a competitor's view of the refurbished printer market and the C-Service printer demonstration approach. This took the form of several bilateral discussions. Lexmark noticed that other OEMs in the industry have similar challenges. While other OEMs confirm some of our project findings, such as 3D printing limitation and resin recycling issues, the main highlights are 1. The need to focus on reverse logistics and get products identified and sorted early in the process, with product service system being of great help on this point. And 2, get the sales teams incentivized to sell refurbished products. Lexmark is also working on extending the Lexmark's online cartridge collection program platform to printers, with the purpose of gaining efficiency and driving subsequent cost savings in the reverse logistics operations. This activity is in progress. No outcome is available as of yet. A detailed economical analysis of printer dismantling at the recyclers is in progress to validate previous findings and confirm that this is a viable path for the future. Circular economy has been in the company's DNA for more than 25 years, with its first laser cartridges remanufacturing line and its LCCP program. Lexmark is the leading printer manufacturing company participating in a Horizon 2020 project. It is committed to join other projects which aim to boost the circular economy. Valuable findings and new methods learned in C-Service are to be implemented in future processes and will be utilized by Lexmark. Lexmark will, of course, continue the digital transition which is key to the circular economy. Thank you for your interest in Lexmark's engagement in C-Service and the circular economy.